How's it going, everyone? It's me, Braden here, and welcome back to another video. So today I kind of wanted to do something a little different and start off a new series that I've been kind of like thinking to myself if it would be a good idea. And it's called Game Analysis, or I'm still working on a title. You guys can help me out if you want to. Either Game Analysis, Rate the Game, or whatever. But it's basically like I take a popular game of today and I give my opinion as well as other people's opinion with done research from multiple sources. So the game I wanted to talk about, which I know isn't relevant basically at all at this point, basically besides like besides like these YouTubers, and the game, as you probably read from the title and the thumbnail, is Fortnite. So, as you know, or as you probably remember, back like 2 years ago, a year or two ago, Fortnite was very, very popular. It was a very popular game with lots of fans, lots of players, and lots of people that wasted their money on useless items. And I don't really know what was so addicting about the game, but it was mainly the fact of like people losing and then being like, okay, everybody else is doing really well at the game, so how far can I go next time? And that's probably why it was so popular. Personally though, battle royale style games aren't exactly my forte, and I'm not really too into them. I like a team shooter game like Rainbow Six Siege, Overwatch, Call of Duty, Battlefield, those types of games. But 100v1, I don't really like those games. Now, basically what I'm gonna start doing is just going down pros and cons of the game, and I'm gonna start off with pros. Now, the pros is, first one being that it's a semi-kid friendly game that can reach out to a wide variety of audiences, meaning that it's able to connect with multiple people. You can make lots of money off of it, as well as you can get lots of fans, and from there your event can just start growing and growing and growing. Like, take Grand Theft Auto for example. You don't see, yes, there are kids unfortunately playing games like that, but that game specifically is mainly for adults, and they enjoy that game more than per se kids would. And so you don't really hear people talking about it as much as back in the day, Fortnite, because Fortnite was able to, you could be an adult and you could still have fun with it. You could be a kid and you could still have fun with it. Whereas games like Mortal Kombat and Grand Theft Auto, you can't, because lots of people can't either relate to it or they can't play them themselves, etc. So it can, one, go through a wide variety of audiences, and two, it's easily accessible. It's free. You can play it on almost anything: phone, Nintendo Switch, Xbox, PlayStation, computer, practically anything. Any device you can get your hands on. I mean, next we're probably going to start putting it on calculators for all I know. But like, it's so easily accessible, which also helps that first one that it can spread out to a wide variety of people, because it's so easily accessible. And so it's free. You can literally just be like, oh, I'm bored and I want new games. What can I go get? Oh, Fortnite's right there for free. Buy it. And anything extra is paid for. And number three is the pros of gameplay. Now, gameplay, it's it's not exactly, honestly, I would not say that Fortnite is a very unique style of gameplay. It's very used, very overused, and then ever since Fortnite hit the markets, everybody's been trying to make a better copy of it. So, personally, I like games that are more, I like games that are more cartoony, more fake, and like more easy to like, very vibrant colors and everything, and just easy to see and look around. Whereas take a game like PUBG, for example, that one doesn't really stick to me as much because it's very realistic. It's in my opinion, like it's more difficult than per se Fortnite, because Fortnite is very vibrant. It's very simple concept, and the way they designed it was very easy for the player to actually play. Whereas in PUBG, you could be sitting in a pile of grass and you wouldn't even be known because you blend in with about everything on the map. Same with like almost every single realistic shooter game. It's very hard to spot people, as well as be able to like really tell the difference from the items. Like in Fortnite, there's like your multiple classes of weapons, and it's basically like you can see the weapon from a mile away and know if it's better than the one you already have. Whereas this one, you got to go off of real guns, or like so much experience with the game. Like, because if you're playing in a game of Fortnite, and you pick up, like, let's say a common pistol, and then you go and find a blue pistol, you're like, oh, that's obvious, that is common sense that is better, whether I have no knowledge of the game or not. It is better than the one I already have. Whereas in like Call of Duty, you could be getting like a revolver, and then you could see like a strife pistol and not know the difference, because either you don't play enough Call of Duty, or two, you have no real experience with guns. Now, other than that, there's not many differences between Fortnite and every other thing. The main one is building. There's like no other game where you can like be going around and then just start building out of random. Like you can get whereas you can build cover as soon as you can build cover as like on the dot, or you can get to places where other people might not be able to due to building, and like certain spots where you can find loot is that Fortnite encourages you to do that. And yes, it's a good thing, but it's also a weird concept, and that's why the game is so unbalanced. Whereas people can like be really good at building, or people are able to edit better, or whatever, and that's where I should probably go into the cons. The first big con: this game has a lot of cons. The matchmaking system is the biggest thing that I ever had. Back when I first played Fortnite, it was really easy to get in and play. I started playing Fortnite at like season 2. And back when it was super popular and everybody liked it. And then it was really easy to get into. It was, my friends played it, I played it, we could just play together over Xbox Live or whatever. And everybody was still a beginner. And then a few years down the line, people are still spending 24 hours on it all the time, gaining so much experience and with the game. And then you got those people that are like, that we still have to take breaks because we have better things to do than play Fortnite all day. And so Epic Games, they didn't really develop a matchmaking system. And so that was my biggest problem with it, was that you could be a brand new player, and you could go up against the best player in the game and you wouldn't even know it, because they don't have a matchmaking system. And it's easy to create too. Overwatch has done it, Rainbow has done it. It's pretty easy to. Just take the level that you're at, or take the experience from like your win count or whatever, and then compare that with other players and have specific servers for those specific people that are on that certain level or on that certain win, or like have like an AI monitor what your play style is and match that with others. Because like Overwatch does that, and it's not that difficult. I've been asking, people have been asking Epic that for years. Not only me, it's been other people. And then, second thing was, they update it way too much. And yeah, updates are good, but like not really adding new stuff. And whereas yes, they do add new stuff constantly, I don't know how much they really do now, but nowadays, because my brother still plays Fortnite, and when I see him, it's either the new update is either adding some unneeded thing, or two, it's nerfing or removing a weapon. Now, if you don't know what nerfing is, it's basically when you take like if you're playing an online game and there's a weapon that's like super powerful, and the developers are like, okay, that's a little unfair. They take that weapon and they make it less powerful. Like back in the day, the biggest thing that was really, really powerful in that game were shotguns. That's what, like, the double shotgun meta, double pump, and then just pump shotguns in general were just really powerful. Nowadays, the pump shotgun's removed. But like over there, it was like back in the day where it was the argument, oh, pump shotguns are too powerful. Yeah, but their main thing is power because they're super slow. And so that would just get removed and then added back and then nerf damage, then buff damage, and same with like machine guns and ARs. Literally everything got buffed and nerfed, and it was just way too much, to the point where it was just like you have to be fully immersed in like the Fortnite media and just playing the game constantly to understand like what game was better. Because it's like if you're a newbie and you played 3 games and you're like, okay, the guns that I like are the AR, the shotgun, and the SMG, and then all your guns get nerfed, and then you have no idea why you're not doing as well as you used to be with your specific loadout that you prefer. And that's always just seemed a little bit unfair to me, and there's just really, like, there's an extent to people wanting to be competitive, and then people just wanting to play for fun, because a game is a game. Like, you keep certain games competitive, but a game like Fortnite should not be super competitive, in my opinion, because like it's already a game that's mainly targeted for young pre-teenagers, teenagers. I wouldn't say like nine and down, because like do you really need kids like thinking that like shooting people with dual pistols are really cool? No, that's why most shooter games are aimed at teenagers and up. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of just wrong with the nerfing and buffing, and it's to the point where it gets overwhelming, to the point where you don't want to play the game anymore. Second one is, I have a problem with the seasons. Now, change is good in a game. Let's just get that right. Like, take Overwatch, for example. They add a new hero in, like, every 2 months, maybe 3 months. That's good. But, like, when you completely rearrange the entire map, rearrange the loadout, rearrange everything in the game, besides, like, the down-to-earth gameplay mechanics, to an extent, when you completely change everything in your game every 3 months, that's when it gets like annoying and overwhelming to play. Yes, there's like lore that like hints you on in the game, but like removing half the map, removing everybody's favorite spots to be in, which is already a game that's like practically luck based, because like half of Fortnite is luck based, and that's probably where I should move on to the next con. It's luck based. So it's like 50% of it is having a good start, and basically any game is getting a good start. In Overwatch, a good start is being able to get through the first line of defense, and then just keep pushing onward, and then maybe stopping here and there. But as long as you have that good start, Rainbow, I can see the same thing. Fortnite, it's like the most crucial thing, that you get at least 300 materials of each, and then you also spawn with anything green or over. And it even depends on the drop. Like, you have no idea where other people are dropping. You can, like, it's random chance practically whether you're gonna get killed right off the bat. It's random chance whether you're gonna get that gun first. And then when you got a good loadout, it's practically luck whether somebody else has a better loadout, or somebody just so happened to get a better spawn than you. And then from there, it's pure luck whether somebody better than me just so happens to be in the same server, like how I said with the matchmaking system, or where is this final circle gonna be, or how many heals do I have, and then from there it kind of goes to, am I able to build better than the actual guy, which that other 50, I'd probably actually say 40 to 30% is actually skill based. Yes, I know people have done challenges where it's like, I'm only going to use gray pistols for this, but that also takes a lot of time, and that's also based on luck, because that whole server may be filled with a whole bunch of random people that barely know how to play the game. It's just, there's just so much that I used to like about the game, and then they removed it, which is why I stopped playing it. And then it's as simple as that. They kind of ruined the game. And if it just stayed how it did back in Season 3 and Season 4, then it would be good. Because, like, first two seasons, if anyone remembers, was like, there was practically no change. It was like, there was the skins finally coming in, and then there was like a few nerfs and stuff here and there, and then the map was fresh new, but like, then Season 4 hit, and then it was like, okay, this is cool, but you also did just like completely remove one of my favorite places and then add new ones. And then it just got worse from there. My other problem with it is the toxicity of the game. Every game has like its fan base, and being in toxicity, like everyone knows that Overwatch has one of the most toxic fan bases. I'm part of that fan base. It's just whenever I go onto an Overwatch game, I don't like being on headset unless I'm playing competitive. And even then, I'm not purposely mean to everybody just because they don't play as well as, let's say, level 398 Diva main over here, who plays competitive 24/7 and is chugging Mountain Dew and eating Doritos all day. And Fortnite is kind of falling in that era too. Because, like, you have so many, because, like, back when it was really popular, it was, you had, like, in school, because I was in school, kind of, okay, I was still homeschooled when Fortnite got its popularity, but I know because my best friends still go to public school, and you had to play Fortnite if you wanted to be popular, and my friends played Fortnite, so they were still in that era, but, like, you still had to pay money. The way to be cool, the best in that is you had to pay money to get that, you had to pay money. So, like, you had to get all these skins and stuff, and all these cool gliders and everything. You had to be flashy. and just waste your money on, like, it even says in the item shop, this will grant you no competitive advantages for cosmetics only, yet people will spend hundreds of dollars on it for absolutely nothing. I don't believe that there's like some gray area between all that's like good and bad, because Fortnite has its moments where it can be a pretty overall good game. Like some of the themes that it has, like that spy theme that they just did, was pretty cool. But it also wasn't exactly, but that spy theme also made it like way too complicated. Cause like, oh, you want to get the best loot, you gotta go into a giant headquarters to get all this good loot, where it already has a whole bunch of AIs trying to shoot you down, as well as every single person in the game being in that building. So it was just way too weird for me. It wasn't fun. Like, I remember when Elias got re-downloaded Fortnite, I tried it a few times, and it was just like, it was better back then than it is now. And I know you're probably questioning, Braden, why are you making this video? Why are you talking about this? And it's because like, I just need something to rant to when talking about these games that I don't like. Because whenever I say it, I get so much hate. Not from like internet, but like from friends, and especially my brother, because he really cares about his Fortnite. But yeah, I think that's about everything in the game. The gameplay mechanics are definitely unique in their own way, but they were just changed way too much. And then there was the paying stuff for absolutely nothing, and the way people like interpret something, you know what I'm trying to say, how they took the game and everything, and it just got really bad. The game used to be a good game that I got sucked into. And even when I liked playing the game, I still stuck to my roots and still preferred playing with a team. That's why even when I'm not playing squad or duos, I'm mainly playing 50v50 or Team Rumble, which is team-based game modes on that. But yeah, it just got bad. I don't think I recorded it. I do remember recording it, and I just didn't upload it. That I went to Seattle for a tour, like on my East Coast tour way back when, and we talked with an Epic Games developer, and of course the main thing that everybody wanted to hear was Fortnite, but like he explained like how hard it is for the team to be making that game, and like I almost feel bad about making this video, but if they're working so hard, then they should actually be working hard and listening to what the people want, and like, because nobody asked for a water theme. No, we didn't want that. And I don't, and like I get that maybe not all the fans wanted that, and yes, they have to keep it secretive, but like within gameplay, it's like when fans have been telling you for the past year and a half to make a matchmaking system, or to add this gun, or to remove that gun, or something, then you should stop doing your own things that are obviously upsetting your fans, and just start listening to your fans, because nowadays, as sad as it is, like, take Super Smash Bros. For example, fans are always yelling at the game creators. And sometimes it's just best for the game creators to just listen to the fans so they can just stop it all for just for a minute while they go on and do all their stuff. I don't know if any of that made sense. I'm tired, but I wanted to make this video because I just wanted to, and there's nothing that anyone can do about it. So this will probably be the last video I upload for a while, because I'm gonna be busy for the next few days, and even with birthday footage, I don't know if I'll be getting much of it. So, excuse me. I think that will wrap it up. So thank you guys for listening to me rant about a game that I used to like. Also, I will put the overall rating for this game. I'd give it a 5 out of 10, because, like, it has its good things, and there's some things that I do like about it, and there's some things that, like, it executes pretty well. But, like, the overall majority of it is still bad. I wouldn't say it's half and half, because I don't think I'd ever give any game an absolute 0 or an absolute 1. I think I can't even think of a game that's about a 2. I think the two points down there are just for, like, participation and actually making the game. So, if you want to see more of this series, I will gladly do it, because I kind of had fun ranting on about this. But I think it will all make more sense while I'm editing this. So, again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, punch the like button straight through the scroll. That'd be greatly appreciated. Also, if you want to see more videos like gaming, vlogs, drumming, and challenges, and other things, then please do consider hitting that subscribe button. And until next time, you guys, I will see you in the next video. Peace.